A thorn in the side of Prime Minister Albanese, opposition leader Peter Dutton has come a long way from being a police officer and businessman. Known for often controversial opinions, and definitely not shy of making them known, the leader of the opposition began his political career in 2001 at the age of 30, where he was elected as a federal member for Dixon, Queensland.
Queenslander! Queenslander!
Order, members on my right.
Says it all! Says it all!
Making him one of the youngest ministers since Federation. As he rose up the ranks of the Liberal Party, however, he was given the unfortunate label of unelectable. But does this remain true? Or has the Labor government underestimated Dutton just in time to lose the next election for the top job? On the topic of identity politics, Peter Dutton has made it clear that such movements seek to undermine traditional values by seeking to divide and define us. A surprising sentiment considering how often he is criticised for his divisive statements.
His whole history of seeking to divide Australians, everything he has done points towards that.
However, it is this sentiment that has carried through most of Dutton's endeavours, with a conservatism that doesn't hesitate to spark fear or aggression to get his point across. Brutal on issues such as immigration with the Gospel of John Howard and the fanaticism of Paul Keating, according to Lech Blaine's essay Bad Cop, Peter Dutton's Strongman Policies. Many have criticised Dutton for embodying his title as opposition a little too much. The leader has developed an ability to successfully undermine Albanese, proving his aptitude less for practical policy, but for the political game.
Well, Mr. Speaker, on relevance, all I interjected was, can anybody trust a word this man says?
Speaking to journalist Madonna King in 2014, he said, "In a different age, we'd be clashing swords. I see myself as a contestant in that battle." And battle is true. Whether the topic is immigration, energy, or the cost of living, Dutton is up for the fight. And despite heavy criticism, words such as misogynistic, inflammatory, and hypocritical are popular labels. Labor's falling poll numbers and a rising sense of dissatisfaction with the current administration are giving fuel to his challenge for the top job.
And on economic and energy policies, you've done nothing but drive up the prices of everything. Prime Minister, why not call an election now to put Australians out of their misery and allow a competent coalition government to get our country back on track?
Dutton has started to win over voters due to his focus on national security and economic management, with many willing to overlook his lack of racial sensitivity. In June of this year, the Resolve Political Monitor reported support at 36% for the leader of the opposition, edging out Albanese at 35% with a small but significant portion. Without a comfortable margin, and dissent for Albanese only growing in the face of the cost of living crisis, Dutton is not going down quietly, and it will be up to the Labor government to deal with the big issues that fuel this fire if they hope to stay in power. Hindering Dutton's case is an ad by political funding company Climate 200, which drew comparisons between Dutton and Donald Trump, and have since reported a surge in first-time donations, claiming to have raised $377,000 after vowing to match every donation to Trump-proof Australian politics. And taking a deeper look at what aided Trump in his victory, this comparison is not unsurprising. Since the days of walking out of Kevin Rudd's apology to the stolen generation on the 13th of February 2008, of which he has since apologised for last year, Dutton has proven to be a very effective and aggressive opposition politician who harnesses and appeals to feelings of anger and resentment to elevate his political position. How effective these tactics would be in the top job may be revealed next year when Australia heads back to the polls. However, with many voters not happy with either option and an increasingly fragmented political system, nothing is certain.
Mr. Speaker, he's at it again. He's at it.